United States. So this is very thrilling time, and a lot of new staff members have been picked by Trump. He has also passed dozens of EU orders, executive orders, which is going to shape the global order. Also, he is fighting a war, tariff war, so that he can make America great again and make America safe again. So all these initiatives by Trump, it's a very good time for the US, and they should be proud, and they should basically be very thrilled about the whole things which are going to occur for next 4 years. So folks, I'm covering brief, but I'm going to give you my sighting details. It's important. So folks, I'm going to cover now, and after this view graph there will be disclaimer, personal disclaimer, which will play for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then all the view graph sightings of mine to dispel the darkness, the thugs association around my neighborhood, which is becoming the world leadership. And because I see anti-America sentiments, India being member of BRICS, so they have anti-India sentiments. They are running with Russia, and this is a different ball game. And anybody who's favoring, especially like me as Sjsrana, Rana, I've lived in US for almost 7 years, and Canada 2-3 years. So I know what America is, what US is, and what the people are, and I always have sentiments attached to them. I have very close attachment to them bonding. So I'm always favoring them. But in India, it's a different episode. Hidden secretly they are having anti-America sentiments, which I've seen mostly in the people, and that's why India is always aligning with BRICS and always mostly seen countering America. It only wants to steal jobs and business from America, nothing else, and they only want that, and this everything is basically their own Make in India plan. So that is where I have this conflict collusion. I see that this collusion is going on course. So folks, before I delve into other topics, let's cover the personal disclaimer. Sjsrana has never taken anything from India. Racist, fascist, rapists, impersonators, thugs, delivery agents. Many of them are trespassing morons also. They trespass anywhere, and they're also siding with the devils of India. So all these things which are there are going to them. Topics which I'm covering are always posting on my oneworldpress.org site. You can see in front of your screen that I'm sharing that snapshot. That this is on the site where I'm sharing all these articles. So you can always take a look. You can go back past 14 years. Yep, I've been reporting chief editor-in-chief for this site for the last 14 years, folks. And I've been basically doing it's like keeping journal, a logbook of the planet Earth. So I'm maintaining that sort of logbook. So people wonder why I have to report, why I'm doing all this. It is to serve the humanity, to give them the light where they are headed and where they are facing the devils and the spiritual devil war ongoing. So last 14 years there is a spiritual war now going on, and the spiritual war has ended. And though it will continue in the background, but now it's taken the world war front. So that's what I want to tell you. This revelation, I have revealed it 14 years ago also, lot many times. Now I'm revealing the spiritual war has almost ended. Spiritual war will continue in the background now. In the foreground now you will see the world war as I predicted in October 2019 under the hashtag MAY 2020 WW3. Yeah, you can check back on Google, on archives, wherever you will find these articles were there, and still there on my oneworldpress.org site. However, since the World War III has begun, as I predicted in 2020, WW3 will begin in the month of May. As you can see, there were pathogens, sort of calamities were ongoing. Folks, how are you doing? This is Sjsrana reporting for November 15th, 2024, time about 2 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, New York time, and about 12:40 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. So, as you are aware, I've been covering a lot of topics for you, and this is one of my virus, this Meta of Zuckerberg. Basically, Zuckerberg behind the scenes, in front is Meta, and in front is Facebook. So this is how three-tier layered is laid up, and all the calls, all the data manipulation being shots being called by Zuckerberg. Whether it's coming under the company is coming Meta, which is becoming giant now. It's like anaconda. So I tell you folks, if you can understand what I'm trying to tell you, the Meta is becoming like anaconda. Yeah, the anaconda of Amazon, which is going to engulf all the other small things around. It's like that. So it's like the jungle of Amazon, and this Zuckerberg virus, also known as Meta, also known as Instagram, has become like anaconda. It's going to constrict or these other entities. So be careful of that. And I'm warning you, and is here. Meta is this little mistake. So my prediction is to hashtag MY2025 young man wants anaconda. So this business, monkey business, is going to go viral, and I've come to know that Zuckerberg is basically siding with all racist devils, especially from India. Lot of racist devils from India are polluting the Zuckerberg virus and also his social media platform. So they have a nexus of racist faces, spreading racism, and spreading hatred towards ethnic minorities of India, especially Sikhs, Christians, Muslims in India. So they basically hijack the opportunity time without using any platform. There has to be some preparation, of course. You cannot just ad hoc just like hijacking like that. So this is my warning to the whole world that stay away from Meta virus, the Meta industry, stay away from that Meta company, basically Facebook, Threads and Instagram. They are basically massaging your data, they are preying upon minor girls, they are exposing minor girls. Basically they have been again and again cited by US federal authorities and the judiciary committee that they have been exposing minor girls across the world, especially in US, of the indecent, inappropriate images, basically the nude images or whatnot, the pornographic images, in some of the other way. That's Facebook and Instagram. So be careful of that, folks. That is what the Zuckerberg virus has to do. There is no other way other than this. Recently, the judge ruled in favor of Zuckerberg that he's not responsible, or his company is not responsible if the minor girls under 15, under 12 ages, they know that they are under 12 because they just choose Facebook. They don't know that if they are exposed to this indecent images, Zuckerberg companies, Meta, can you imagine the height of non-jurisprudence of that judge who recently ruled just like 4 days ago that Meta is not responsible for any exposure of films, movies or images to minor girls which is under 18 or 15 or 14 whatnot. So this is height of insanity, folks. It's been going on, but now Trump administration is about to take in charge. I tell you, Trump after January 1st, 2025 will do a lot of different things which are very beneficial to America. And one of this setting is to look at this coronavirus, the Meta virus, because it's become a giant anaconda. So that's my 5 minutes on it. But I'm warning you, this is stay away from Facebook, Threads, and Instagram. They are basically spying agencies spying on you. They use your camera anytime. They can use your microphone anytime from your cell phone, tablet, computer, whatever you're using to use that app. So be aware. That's my warning to you. So now going ahead, as I can tell you that there's another big event going on is the Sun CMEs are increasing. So as I've been telling you all along that 2025, lot of major CMEs will be seen. That's why I have a prediction hashtag MAY2025 END. Recently now, just about, you can say 3-4 hours back, we had a major earthquake, 6.7 magnitude at Papua New Guinea, and that's been a little bit off the course of ground. That's why it's not spreading that much of damage, but it's coming, folks. Major quakes are coming. That has been my alert raising on for the natural calamity. Then also by 2025 we are going to see a lot of water related disasters. It's going to be mega disasters. It's not going to be a common, just like what you have seen, like little bit of hurricanes or some sort of twisters or some sort of cyclone. It's going to be very major, very massive, and that's coming up ahead, which is under my prediction hashtag MAY2025 END. You can always Google search that. Most of the time on Google also I've seen a lot of imposters, impersonators, thugs, scammers from India are taking over Google searches. So what they're doing is they're inserting their images. If you search by hashtag #AMAY2025 on the images, you'll find all nonsense on the Google images, all on Google other searches. So only few searches are giving you right results. Like if you go under all tab, or if you go under the tab of videos, then you may get some right genuine results. Also on Google, if you search by my phone number, which has been there for last 14-15 years, no change on that, because that's my constant number for reporting, 896-810-7947, with this India region, which is +91, you have to put into that. That searches also under the images are releasing or updating or giving you all nonsense result, all useless, all imposters, all thugs of India, all scammers of India. So if you search by number 896-810-7947, yeah, that's the phone number everyone knows about it. But if you go and search under Google with this number, which is my number, and when you go ahead and search with the images tab, you find all nonsense, all imposters, all useless Google crap attaching to that number. So all nonsense is available by Google. So Google has become so low on the search side. I don't know what has gone on with Google. Is it also siding with India criminal racist development? I don't know. That's up for you to decide, but that's what I'm reporting to you. So these things are going along. Now, what I'm here for today is a very, very concerning news that has been released by UK foreign affairs authority, that many of the UK residing diplomats, diplomats from other nations residing in UK, let's say from Nigeria, from Africa, from South Africa, from China, from India, from all other nations like Iraq, Iran. So many of those diplomats, they are finding that they are getting involved in criminal crimes or criminal activities. So recently they said that the proportion is little low, because UK has almost about 26,500 diplomats residing at any given time, dependence on themselves in the UK at any given time. And they are saying they are finding a good number of people who are the diplomats, who have the immunity from the nations, and they are doing some lot of notorious and criminal activities, like sexual exploitation of females, sexual abuse of females, getting sexual delivery of females, and then doing what nonsense with the sexual urges they have. And that's the diplomats, okay, or their dependents. Then also they're finding child abuse inside the consulate, or inside around, or in the vicinity of the consulate. So they're seeing child abuse also. So this is very concerning. It's a very major news. Why diplomats? You can imagine diplomats are supposed to be the highest level of authority and giving the highest level of morality, ethics, standard, moral standards when they represent any nation. So if let's say Iraq is having a diplomat in UK, that's representing the highest form of citizen who is there deployed in UK. And if they are doing these things, you can understand what is going behind the country. So recently you see Canada has directly accused India diplomats residing in Canada doing all sort of criminal activities. Yes, it's not me saying something, it's not from me, it's coming from Canada government. So that Canada government has consulted obviously I5, I7 intelligence. There are many nations in it, as you're aware. So from that, Canada has released a statement openly challenging the India government that their diplomats in Canada are colluding, or they're basically directly running the criminal campaign. And they have also gone so far so that they have even labeled or have accused the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, that the Amit Shah is also involved in directly or indirectly running the criminal cronies in Canada. So imagine these kind of statements are coming from a government, and they are diplomats. And diplomats, I told you, they're supposed to be having the highest standards of a nation. If let's say a nation of India, which is having 8 out of 10 India population, downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars with exceptional hate crimes against saints, humanity, and truth tellers, and original personality as Sjsrana. So if that is 8 out of every 10 India population, but those diplomats which are going to be assigned in different nations, let's say in Canada from India, those diplomats have supposed to be highest moral and ethical standards. They cannot be, they are supposed to be incorrigible, right? They cannot be running the activities of criminal cronies or siding with devils there, or doing some sexual, molestation, rape or abuse or sex trafficking. But if they are found by any nation doing such activities, then it's a height of immorality, height of disgrace to a nation. So recently, Canada has shunted out all India diplomats, no matter what. They said all has to be thrown out of Canada. They don't like it because they have evidence, they have proof, ample amount of investigation that they are involved in criminal cronies, which is a great disgrace. A nation without having a war with other nation, if the diplomats are shunted out, then it's a big, big thing, folks. Don't take it lightly. And India said we have reciprocated the same. And Canada said, okay, tell me what my diplomats were doing in your nation. For that, India government runs under the hides under somewhere, somewhere under the table, somewhere here or there. They start hiding because they don't have any answer that what the Canadian diplomats wrongful act have done in India. So that's how it is happening, folks. You got to be very aware. The devil is spreading. The devil agenda is spreading. I'm telling you clearly. You know my words. The devil agenda is spreading now. And the more popular you make the devil, the more contingent it's going to be upon humanity. So in time to come, it's going to become very contingent. I'm telling you. If you don't prepare, you are going to be a big loss. Also, very major introductions of laws from UK, from Interpol, from all other European nations that they are going to cut lot of immigrants. Illegal immigrants will be thrown out, no doubt about it. Every nation is going to ramp up, but they're also going to have a big check on immigrations. Okay, immigrants, legal immigrants. They don't want people to just barge in just like that, having a base of racist, devil's agenda in the nations. They're going to cut short. And I'm already warning that you must, all nations, Canada, all I7, Canada, UK, US, Europe must cut down India immigrants. It's very, very high alert from my side. Because you don't know what criminal cronies they are participating, because if diplomats are directly getting involved, then they have an agenda in mind. They have some agenda which you have to be very careful, and it's up to you to decipher, to ascertain what is going beneath the surface. So that's my warning. So we are very blessed now for the one reason that Donald Trump will be president, 47th president of the US. The only big reason which he has been saying all along, that he's going to make America great again and make America safe again. So far it's not safe, okay, it's not saving America, because there's nothing to be saved of America. They are already having good infrastructure, but we have to make America safe again. It's not safe, it's not basically drowning. It's working fine, it's doing a lot of good things. So that message to save America again is a wrong message. It's politically incorrect. The right message is make America safe again. Because the safety from illegal immigrants for past 3-4 years has been totally decimated. There's no safety. There are illegal immigrants or trespassing, what you call criminals, running across the borders, north or south of America, and they are doing all sort of heinous crimes in Canada, in US. Tom Homan, which was ICE director, former ICE director, Tom Homan, is now become gladly very good, excellent pick by Donald Trump, has become the national security chief. Has again and again stated all the times in Judicial Committee and other forums that we are facing threat from illegal immigrants. They have been doing catch and release for past 4 years again and again. Catch and release. And that policy has totally failed. That has been contingent on America. All those catch and release which are again picked up by some of the other local guys for giving them work, of like the labor work, and they again become residents, sooner or gradually residents of the America. And that's the biggest problem that's going on, folks. That has to be taken off, that has to be ruled out, and all these things have to weed out. So Tom Homan is going to do a great job. Follow Tom Homan, follow basically Elon Musk. That's a very excellent pick by Trump administration to have Elon Musk run the advisory committee, the advisory forum for America. Also, they have chosen Ramaswamy. So these two people, basically, Elon Musk is going to be very creative, is going to be very innovative, is going to introduce a lot of things. He's already a tycoon on business affairs, especially, or on running with the EV vehicles, which is basically in line with COP29. So that's a very good thing. In line with COP29, that's been going on. So Elon Musk is a very good pick, and a lot of other good picks have been done by Donald Trump recently. As you know, I've been following Donald Trump. I've been giving the advices